Hi Cancer, welcome to your What You Need to Hear Right Now About Your Love Life General Love Reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Cancer. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear this message. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Cancer and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me for this mini meditation. It really does help me connect with your energy. So I'm going to ask everyone to close their eyes, take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy, to ask the questions you have about your love life. And if there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and then we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Cancer. Interesting. Literally all I saw and heard, well, first I heard silver, and then I just saw the color silver. So I wonder if someone wears silver jewelry, has silver hair, could be much older with that silver hair, or even use that blonde shampoo to keep that ashiness up. A silver car maybe that someone drives. But then also, just if it's not so literal like that, silver is a very strong color for me for divine feminine energy. And I wonder if there's a divine feminine right now that someone is really starting to develop feelings for, is like captured by, or if the divine feminine is coming through present here to ask their questions about their love life. And again, I just want to clarify, it has nothing to do with gender or sex. We all have masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. However, one of us, we do tend to side with an energy that we feel more dominant in. So I definitely feel a dominant feminine here that is being adored and admired, and is like someone just keeps on thinking about them and just keeps replaying them in their mind. And or like this is a divine feminine energy coming through very strongly here to say, hey, what's going on? I'm curious to kind of dive further into this, but it was just like silver was all I saw, which was so interesting. So let me know how that resonates with you guys in the comments below. But I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the cards here to get deeper into your reading. So with this, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or apart, whether you are together or, you know, currently in a separation. Let's see why they're coming through and what they have to say. But first we have despair, and look at how like all that, I know it's like a black and white photo, but all the silver there. It says falling apart, sinking, and hopeless. So this is someone that's in despair right now over what has happened in something, a recent connection, the last connection, or that if you guys did decide to go in separation or to call it quits, like someone's very upset right now because they feel like there should be more, there has to be more. And they've definitely have shifted their energy since you guys stopped talking. Like their friends and family members have noticed they're not the same. They're not going out as much. They don't want to talk as much. Like they are in this whole right now over you, Cancer, or this is something you're currently feeling, or honestly, both of you could definitely be feeling this way. Someone does a lot of driving, like goes on drives to kind of like process, to like kind of heal what's going on, or someone could be experiencing car issues right now, which is maybe keeping you guys apart. There could be distance, like a long distance thing that has happened, or maybe since you guys split up, someone decided to move and that devastated them. Let's pull more cards. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Cancer that's attached to Cancer. Medusa. Jealousy leads to downfall. How interesting. Okay, so someone may have strong resonance to Medusa, to snake energy. It could have a snake tattoo, born year of the snake in Chinese astrology. Doesn't have to be the case, but I feel almost as if like there was some outside interference that contributed to this downfall. Whether that was, you know, someone else that had feelings for you, or that had feelings for the person you were falling in love with, or there was some sort of work situation going on, or some sort of family issue that was happening. Someone's favorite color is green, or someone could be wearing green right now, just confirmation about, you know, if I'm talking to you or not. But, ooh, I feel like, okay, Cancer, let's just say they were the ones to leave you. They said that this wasn't working, and you were like the devastated one for a long time. Like you didn't understand why. They played themselves. And even if some of you guys are still feeling that pain, I don't feel like you're at that timeline right now where you're at the worst of it. I feel a lot of you had done a lot of healing, have done a lot to, you know, mend the disappointment you had over this, and this person is just getting into it. Like, I think they really realize that they messed up big time, that they have ruined something or sabotaged something that they feel like they're never going to get with anyone else that they could have had with you. Someone could have green eyes, I'm seeing here. Wow, okay. And I feel even Cancer, for some of you, it gets to the point, it's kind of similar to Libra's reading. So if you're dealing with the Libra, or if you have strong Libra in your chart, I suggest checking out the Libra reading to see if there's messages for you there. But almost as if like now they've grown to resent you because they can't have you, if that makes sense. Like knowing that the one thing they can't have is like a distance. They can't help but now grow some sort of anger towards it, even if it's misplaced. And if you guys have been starting to date other people, or have been open to it at least, they're devastated. That's how I feel more than any of the signs I've dealt with today, is like devastation here, Cancer, over what couldn't happen with you, what fell apart between the two of you, even if they were the ones to break up with you. I feel like the tables have turned here big time. Tell me more. Unsure, whoa, with those crossroads here. How interesting with these roads. You know, I feel like they made their choice and they made the wrong one. Instead of deciding, instead of going with their heart, their ego took control, and they did the easier thing by leaving this, by pushing you away, not staying through and trying to work on it, or to try to like build things together with you. So now they feel more lost than where they were when feelings started to arise, when they started to care but didn't want to act on that for whatever reason, right? We have wounds that can't really be explained at times. But now they're lost without you, Cancer, and they're unsure what to do. They are like going back and forth. Should I reach out? Should I not? Would they listen to me? Would they not? Like, it's really a mental prison for them right now. And it says uncertain, doubtful, and indecisive. And maybe for someone, this is the breaking point, right? Like always putting off the decision to take this further, or to move in together, or to be in a, you know, serious commitment with one another. Like the indecisiveness made you feel like you had to put a decision to leave it. Or maybe they did, I don't know. Wow. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I'm seeing the letter A as an Aaron or Ariana. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Doesn't have to be the case. But with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? What are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Cancer? What are they hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Yeah. Man, Three of Swords here. Yeah, they messed up. Something bad happened here that made it so it looks pretty doubtful that anything's going to reconnect, and they're living with the regret right now. Absolutely. There could have been third-party situations. There could have been cheating. There could have just been betrayal of some sort that someone felt very deeply. Even the way that they handled this could have been a betrayal for you, Cancer. Yeah. Wow, okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Sorry, I have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines, but Cancer energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Cancer or someone with strong Cancer in their chart. There are 2 3s here. Someone's birthday could be July 3rd, July 13th, June 23rd, or June 30th for someone. But yeah, some of you guys could have met through friends at a party, at a bar, at some sort of festival maybe. I do feel like they really are remembering now more so the good times that you had, where you guys went on those trips, when you went to concerts together, when, you know, you guys had a lot of fun with each other when it was good. I feel like you guys had the same taste in music and would schedule dates around that. I know it's getting specific here, but, and I feel like up until now, they were really hopeful for a reconciliation, but it's taken such a long time. Each day that goes by, that hope kind of dwindles more and more. And maybe they're kind of starting to realize, like, no matter what you guys shared at a period of time, what they did out-cancels it. This is someone that loved to kiss on your neck, has given you hickeys, loves to, you know, come up from behind and start making out with you, I'm seeing. Maybe that was like a first kiss I kind of saw there. But yeah, with the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, there's definitely could have been infidelity going on, cheating going on. That really, of course, would hurt someone deeply. Especially if it was involving a friend or maybe a family member. Okay, let's get into this. So how they feel about you right now is the King of Pentacles, which is very interesting. Taurus energy. I'm saying it's interesting because I feel like they still feel you're theirs. That they still feel like, I don't know, possessive of you. And they feel like there was more they could have done. They could have been more mature. They could have been more consistent. They could have been the person that you needed them to be. But I don't know. I also kind of feel with this, they could have like taken their business, or work was always an excuse as to why they couldn't be there for you, as to why they couldn't show up for you. This person could be like very deeply involved in their work and their work life and their career, which is fine with you, but also give me space. And they'd always have to cancel because of work, or always have to leave because of work for some of you guys. But right now with this King of Pentacles, they're feeling very territorial. And even there's a jealousy here, whether it's because you're living your life now without them and they can't stand that, or because there are new opportunities for you. And this is the type, I gotta say, with this Medusa and King of Pentacles combination, they may like roll up on your date type of thing and try to intimidate this person, or reach out to this person on social media that you're trying to get interested in and be like, you know, Cancer's mine. Like that type of energy for some of you, okay? And if they feel powerless to do it because you blocked them or whatever, they're kind of what is it called? Stewing. They're stewing right now. And I think part of it is they still haven't fully taken accountability as to what made this all fall down between the two of you. They also had a bad temper, I gotta say, that I'm seeing here in the cards that could have caused some separation between the two of you as well. What they think is the Three of Swords. Libra energy, so they are very hurt. And that's why they're in this despair, right, Cancer? They're in a lot of pain thinking about you. I feel people know that they can't bring you up around them because it'll start to upset them and the whole mood will shift. But yeah, I think they're also thinking about what they did that hurt you with this Three of Swords. Whatever that was, it's general, right? But it's something significant enough for you guys not to be together anymore, to have this connection here. And they wish they could take it back. They wish they could change it. But I still feel like they haven't really vocalized that. That's so, I don't know. I don't know what you expect from Cancer. If you know what you need to do and you don't do it, like apologize even to start with. But maybe it's just they're too ashamed. They're too embarrassed from what happened. And they think because this happened, there is no fixing it. And that's why they're in this place of stagnancy. Because they want you, but they feel like they can't have you, but they also can't leave this. Wow. What they like the most about you is the Six of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Some of you could have Taurus rising or a Taurus moon. But you were there. You were a good partner. You were someone that was pretty balanced and you were pretty easy to get along with. You were someone that always looked to do the fair thing, the right thing. You were there for them at one of their worst times. You showed up, you went over, you helped them through something that they lost or something that they felt very devastated by. You are a good friend. You are a loyal person. And you care a lot, and you will dedicate yourself to the things that you feel you need to show up for, fully and truly. And that's something I feel like anyone can say about you, Cancer. What they don't like about you is the Magician. Interesting. Gemini energy, Virgo energy here. They're still very attracted to you and they find you very attractive. Just the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, like everything about you is something that they feel they can't control their strong desire for you. Even at this time where you guys haven't talked in a long time or you've been ignoring them, like that desire and hunger is still there and they can't stand it. Like my mouth is watering, which is really interesting. Yeah, so it's like they just are craving you but can't have you and they know it. And I think that's something they don't like. They do view you to be very charming and they do view you to be someone that could easily replace them. You have that je ne sais quoi, you have that allure, you have that attraction that it's going to be pretty easy for you to move forward when you're ready to. And others of you, there could be a magician in your life. And the letter M is sticking out to me as in Michelle or Michael, first, middle, last initial, that they know is trying to seduce you, is trying to take you out, date you, and they're not liking it. They think that they're a fraud, as ironic as that could be. They think that they're using you, as ironic as that could be. So I feel like you felt like this person was a fraud and used you. Again, projection's a weird thing. Also, if there is a new magician in your life, they're very hot. Very hot. And they feel competition, rivalry, and jealousy with this energy. What they like the most about this connection is judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, also Scorpio energy with this card here. So with judgment, there's a couple things. Maybe there was a period of time where they've done something similar with the Three of Swords, and maybe not exactly, but similar. And you've decided to forgive them, which is something that maybe they're holding on to as the last bit of hope they may have. But also, if you guys do have children, you know, despite what you guys went through or what happened, at least you gave them their child. And that's something that they either see as something that will always connect the two of you, or that they'll always be thankful for, even if it doesn't turn out in the favor of where they want this to be with you, Cancer. Now, even others of you, for some of you, they just kind of feel like final judgment, despite all the facts, final judgment still hasn't been passed. I think they're kind of refusing to see that. But, you know, even some of you guys with judgment, it could sometimes be reminders for me as a reader. And they may be constantly reminded of you, or seeing signs about you, your name, your birthday, a song that you guys used to always jam to comes up on the radio or whatever, right? They're seeing that as a sign from the universe about you, but maybe the universe is saying there's something you still haven't learned here through what happened with Cancer. Just throwing that idea out there. What they don't like about you is the Strength card, Leo energy. I kind of gave that look because it's interesting. Or what they don't like about the connection, excuse me. You're holding to your dignity, your integrity. You're staying strong, Cancer, and not biting the bait and not giving in. And you've built yourself up really at a point where you felt like you hit rock bottom, where you felt like, you know, in that despair, you were able to somehow, some way pick yourself back up again and just take it day by day to get to this point where you're at now, that they see it, other people see it, they see you as a strong person to have gone through what you went through. And some of you guys may have started working out, and your body is looking really good, and they're viewing it as like a revenge body, even if they have nothing to do with it. Yeah, their ego is really starting to get out of control over you. And in their mind, I don't think they'd ever act on it, but in their mind, it's kind of like, you know what, if I can't have Cancer, no one should. And Cancer's not going to be happier with anyone. Again, a little delusional, but it's the ego that's really trying to push the agenda so they can feel better about what happened. Just saying. And it's interesting because in the mini meditation, I saw the cover silver, but in this card here, sorry if it is a little bright, I'll try to fix that, but it's all gold. So with whatever you kind of resonate deeply with, dominant masculine energy or dominant feminine energy, I feel the dominant masculine is either the one that is holding the most boundaries, isn't budging, or is having the toughest time getting over this. Highest hopes is the Four of Swords, Libra energy. And I'm seeing two different options for this. So some of you guys, it's hoping that, you know, once they give you enough time, enough space, you guys would be able to come out of your shell and be able to talk about this again or be open to them again. Others of you, they feel like if there's really zero chance in this, they hope they can forget about you. They hope one day that they can just be at peace with, you know, what there is out of their control, which is maybe like not being able to have anything with you again, or not being able to hear from you again, or you guys never being cool with one another. They're just hoping that they can get you out of their mind, but that's been very hard for them. Near impossible for them. They've been trying to even like date other people, but they keep going back to you and comparing them to you, Cancer, which has made them, you know, eventually ghost that other person or dump them and made them feel alone. They're feeling really lonely right now. because they don't have you. Deepest fears is Seven of Pentacles. Taurus energy. They let the best opportunity walk away. They didn't do enough. They showed you that they didn't care enough. And, you know, maybe they're afraid, Cancer, that you've seen all that there could be and it's nothing that would fulfill you. It's nothing that would please you. They miss hanging out with you at, you know, your home. Maybe you guys used to live together even. They miss like Netflixing with you. They miss cooking with you. They miss falling asleep on the couch with you. But they're afraid that nothing they could ever do would be enough. They're afraid that they can never find someone that had the potential of the two of you. That's their deepest fears, Cancer. All right, Cancer, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of, the end of the month or in the upcoming weeks as this all unfolds, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. So I'm going to overturn this card here, show you a likely outcome, and I'm not going to censor the cards on Vimeo. I don't have to, so it's all going to be shown. I'm going to dive deeper like my old school type of reading for those of you who've been longtime subscribers. So we'll see what you need to hear more so of what's to come. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Cancer, I really hope that this has resonated with you and has given you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to what you need to hear right now about your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Cancer, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.